Yes, she can get that. Yes, she can get that thing easily from you. But would you not be playing God if you can give her all that she needs? Our God is a jealous God, and mind you, it's not everything that happens to us that we have to mention the devil. To get you back to Him, God can take your wife away from you. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Yes, it's a possibility. To draw your attention back to Him, God can take that wife away from you. But let's not dwell on that. That's not what I've come here to say today. What I'm trying to say is there are things you shouldn't do for a woman because you need her to get on her knees to get it from God directly. And the reason is thus: if you can successfully provide everything that a woman wants from you, you have replaced God in her life. And if that situation should occur persistently for a while, I bet you might not live to see a very long life. Because for every one of us, God has destined that we pass through our desert time and our spring time. Our desert time is that time that we get to face rough times and trials and tribulations so we can get to know God better. If you remove the desert time from anybody, you are simply replacing God in the life of that person. You are not allowing the way of God come true in the life of that person. And at that point in time, you have made yourself highly dispensable. So there are two things that can occur at that particular point in time. One, it is either you are removed from the equation, and that is if you no longer have a purpose to fulfill on earth. But if you have a serious purpose that God wants you to fulfill, He's going to take your wife away from the equation. If your wife has a serious purpose to fulfill, the removal of your wife from the equation may not be her death, but it will be her leaving you for you to get back on your feet and hold your God back again. We all need God in our lives. The difference between between that woman staying in her battered home and the other woman leaving her home may be the fact that for that batterer or the wife of that batterer, God may be trying to teach the wife a lesson that she failed to learn during courtship. And for that man who the wife is leaving, I really believe that God is trying to bring the man closer to Him, because it's a perfect situation if you look at it. The woman is getting all that she wants. You are happy giving her all that she wants. So why would she leave? She's happy, but she's not happy. The reason she's not happy because God is not happy. And if God is not happy, that situation cannot last. It's a fairy tale life you are creating for you and your wife. I'm not saying you can't be rich and get all that you want, but before you actually get into true wealth, you must have passed through some hurdles that whenever you keep and manage that wealth. The reason why people get rich and get poor in a couple of years is because they've not learned the lessons needed to sustain that wealth. So when you see a man leaving a woman who is a woman leaving a man who is good, most of the time it has nothing to do with finance, it has nothing to do with sex,